DJ Akademiks is waging war on Charlamagne. Yeah, that's where we at right now. So let's check this out. It's a video by Chigs. Let's talk about it, man. Let's get to it.
Boy, here we go, you guys. Grand opening, grand closing. The friendship between DJ Akademiks and Charlamagne is over. DJ Akademiks is officially waging war against Charlamagne, and this is going to end very bad. Now, if any of you guys out there have been paying attention, you guys knew this was eventually going to happen. Now, 2 years ago, I called this out on my channel. If you guys really paid attention, there was always something there between Akademiks and Charlamagne. It really kicked off after Akademiks called out Charlamagne publicly for never being on his podcast. According to Akademiks, Charlamagne was giving him the runaround anytime he asked Charlamagne when he was free to come on his pod.
I don't lie. Charlamagne, Peace, you should do a top 10. I said, Char, need you for a podcast. February 8, 2022, need you for a podcast episode for Off the Record. I asked him before I asked Andrew. I'm looking at Char. That's my, I fuck with Andrew too. I've done 2 podcasts with Andrew. Andrew came on my shit. I asked Charlamagne before that. I'm keeping a beat. I need you for a podcast episode for Off the Record, bro.
So the way he asking for is Charlamagne. You want Charlamagne this bad on your podcast, and you never asked Drake?
How?
I mean, I'm just saying, man, if you're really asking Charlamagne like this and you asking like you done ask him a couple of times, I need you for this podcast, man. Please come to the podcast. Like, you never asked Drake these questions. Ask Drake to come to your podcast, man. I mean, damn, you done got the chain at this point, man. Like, I mean, y'all had that special moment.
Oh. There it is. There it is.
It's not real, is it? It's legit? For me?
Yeah.
I would imagine that you asked Drake to, come to the pod, so, slide to the podcast too. I'm just saying, it sounds kind of crazy to see him go really hard to get Charlamagne on this podcast, but okay.
Like, what we doing? Bro, you know, we got to keep it factual over here. Whenever you free, been too long. Hope 2022 been good to you. Seen your move with Kevin Hart, keep leading, I'm watching. I ain't gonna lie, I'm sure his response too, I ain't no hater. He said, peace, I'm coming soon, that's my word, how you? We start talking about some other shit. Okay, all right. You know what I mean? I need you for the pod. Yeah, I got you, I'm coming soon. All right, but how are you? All right, cool, if you talk about some other shit, I'm like, all right, okay. Bro, we all know how you deal with a chick that don't, like, you asking her, so when you gonna chill? Like she's like, oh, she swipe up on your story, be like, oh, shit, what's up with you, bro? Yo, when you trying to chill? She'd be like, soon, we gonna chill soon, but yeah, like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's a pretty vacation post you're supposed to say. Well, bruh, that's what it is.
Now, it also made matters worse that Charlamagne would bring Loon on his podcast. Akademiks felt like, well, if you got time to bring up this nigga Loon on your podcast to come talk shit about me, even though we're supposed to be cool and I've been asking you to come on my podcast, that's a little bit strange.
So who's Loon? Is Loon somebody that got issues with Akademiks or something? I don't think I've heard of...
Shout out my man Charlamagne, he gave me a call, he said, this was going around, I seen it. So what? Where'd it come from? I don't know. Oh, okay. Charlotte, if I wasn't supposed to air you out on that, it's okay. But listen, I got to get to the bottom of this. I hear Laura LaRosa got it in the background. What Laura LaRosa got? What? Then I hear, oh, you got like one of the stooges that was on this show and then this other guy that don't like you. And I'm like, what's going on here? Now, like for anything, I like to address things head on. But with that, I don't like doing proxy wars. I like to just kick it off. I tell all y'all eat a dick. Straight up. All y'all eat a dick. Y'all ain't stopping nothing. All y'all can eat a dick. When there is entities that's plotting against me, don't be the messenger. You either with me or against me. No DJ Khaled's around my book. Get the fuck away. I did get alerted that there is some dossier that, they thought the big reveal was Akademiks is number 1 on the media list again. By the way, I'm number 1 by a mile. I'm not close with you niggas. None of y'all. Listen, whoever it fits, just hold that shot and return it if you want. But I'm speaking as if it's a reason why I'm numero uno.
Now, keep in mind, Akademiks Mans, Grand Wizard, the guy that runs Akademiks TV. Somebody was spying on him.
So I did hear about this. So they were spying on the guy who runs Akademiks TV, the Grand Wizards guy. I did see that there was a photo of him that they posted of him out and about. So that's what DJ Akademiks is going crazy for, is because whoever Charlamagne was trying to warn him about, he wanted Charlamagne to basically tell him who it was that warned him. And look, I don't agree with that because I feel like if anything, Charlamagne really did you a solid by telling you to watch out. If he's telling you to watch out, take that information for what it is and know that he gave you the heads up. I mean, you wanted to know exactly who his source is and then getting mad that he doesn't reveal that source is crazy. Now, the other part I'm gonna say about this is I don't really fuck with the doxing shit. I think the doxing shit is fucking, it's stupid. So I don't fuck with it no matter who the person is that it happens to. But in this situation, I don't really care. Honestly, dog, I just don't care. On their side, they will do the fucking doxing on their side. And then as soon as it happens to them, they fucking want to get upset and act like the world is crashing now. I feel like if you gonna bring that energy, you gonna bring that kind of deviant shit, you gonna be that evil to do shit like that. If the shit happened to you gotta respect the game. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Akademiks right now is kind of on this run where he wants to find out who it was because he's feeling like, I can't believe they did this to my guy. But let's be real, man. These people have been doing this shit for a while.
They got a picture of him outside of his crib, and those pictures were made public. So, after getting his pictures leaked, and after Charlamagne refused to give up his sources to Akademiks, he then says fuck it and tells Grand Wizard, post any negative thing you can on Charlamagne. I don't give two fucks anymore, and it's wartime. These guys are now planning to cancel Charlamagne, or at least get him to lose his Netflix deal. It's all nasty, you guys. If you guys go to Akademiks TV on Twitter, it's been nothing but nasty propaganda against Charlamagne. Grand Wizard is pulling up any old clip about Charlamagne, and he starts every tweet saying Netflix podcast
of Charlamagne the God was interviewed for the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. The horrific moment Netflix podcast. Yeah. Accusations against Netflix podcaster Charlamagne the God have been resurfaced. See, and this is what I mean. This is what I be talking about. People that play the nasty, ugly games, they play these type of games, and then when something happens to them, they want to go scorch earth on shit, man. And to go to this level for somebody that you said you fucked with, and it's funny how every time there's some shit happening, Akademiks acts like he's so far removed from this page and what it posts, but he's always here. I mean, you see a tweet right there that he just fucking reposted. How is it that this happens and you allowing this free range to go on? It's just insane to me, but whatever.
basically trying to get Netflix attention to eventually do something to Charlamagne. And yes, every negative tweet on Akademiks TV page has been approved by Akademiks.
Not gonna lie, I was saddened. Unfortunately, I had to declare war on the entire hip-hop media. It's not necessarily me, but I had to take the gloves off. My team, my people, at the end of the day, I gotta pick who's aligned with me, and the people who rock with me, they're the people I gotta protect. They've been targeted, harassed. We don't know about who. We gonna find out at some point.
See, and this is what I mean. I'm telling y'all, this is the problem. All those years, all those times, these guys have targeted and harassed people over this Kendrick Lamar shit, over everything, this Drake shit, everything that's been going on. The amount of people that they have targeted and harassed. The moment you get your photo posted somewhere, you turn this into a big victim moment. And, even if you go back, when Akademiks was out here bragging about having photos of Rory with his kid, and Rory out in public, it was all good then. But now all of a sudden, my people, they've been targeted and harassed. If you play the dirty game, you gotta stay in that game and expect to get dirty. You gotta expect somebody to do you dirty in the game. That's why you play the game. If you don't want to be a part of those things, don't play that game. It's as simple as that.
I've been kind of holding them back for the majority part for almost a year. Keep in mind, these are, if y'all think I'm nasty, these people are worse. Birds of a feather, right? So yeah, it was kind of saddening yesterday because, with the constant harassment that's been coming towards the team for like damn near a year, I had to tell him, I said, listen, the gloves is off. Do what y'all got to do. You know what I mean? If whoever, and I don't know who it is, if they not playing fair, let's make sure we don't play fair. So I was very saddened yesterday. Actually, that's probably one of the reasons I probably didn't stream. I was a little bit sad. And I was just like, because I would rather not get to the point, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, sometimes you got to burn down the whole building to figure out what the source of the issue was.
These motherfuckers are so backwards. I swear, man. This is the type of shit that just is...
So, it is what it is.
Now, here's where things get interesting, you guys. I'm not sure if this smear campaign is going to work. These are not going to be surprising to anybody Charlamagne works with. Just like Joe Budden does with all his business partners, he puts everything on the table. Everything from their past has been revealed. It's been talked about. I'm pretty sure Netflix, before they got into business with Charlamagne, is well aware of everything from his past. And so is iHeartRadio and anybody else Charlamagne partners with. So you gotta imagine the next step is legal. Charlamagne is most likely going to have his lawyers send some kind of legal paperwork to Akademiks and also Akademiks TV, possibly a cease and desist for defamation and harassment. Now, I do not fuck with anybody being doxxed. But with that being said, you gotta know that Grand Wizard, the guy behind this Akademiks TV page, he's probably pissed off so many people that who knows who his enemy is. Everybody.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, at this point, they've been playing this game for a very long time. Who knows who the fuck it is that's doing this, bruh? Again, I don't fuck with the doxing shit because, and I feel like that's a super dirty game to play. But again, if you participating in those games your damn self, you can't expect anybody to have sympathy for what you're going through.
Everybody already knows Akademiks TV page does nothing but spread lies and propaganda about people. There's been so many tweets that's had to be taken down from that page. And so many people have told Akademiks about it. But for some reason, he still kept on letting Grand Wizard get away with propaganda and lies on that page. This whole situation could have easily been avoided if Akademiks would have just told Grand Wizard to chill on the propaganda on Akademiks TV Twitter page. If Charlamagne gave you a courtesy call and gave you a heads up saying, bro, it's niggas on you and your mans. Be careful. As a media personality, I'm not sure how you can possibly start waging war against somebody that looked out for you. The number one rule in media is to never reveal your sources. If the roles were reversed, I don't think Akademiks would reveal his sources to Charlamagne. If this continues, this is going to go all the way left.
I think, yeah, it is definitely one of those things that could get real ugly, especially if it gets to the point of any like legal action. You know, this is just not a good look. And these guys, man, again, they play this kind of game. You can't look out for some people. You got to just let some people just get what they gonna get. You know what I mean? Charlamagne, whatever he was doing to try to tell this man and warn him that some shit was going down, that, you know, somebody was watching them and to be careful. Look where this shit got you. It got you to a space where this guy is upset because you don't want to give up who gave you that warning or where you got that information from. You don't need that information, dog. At the end of the day, he told you. You could go find out whatever way you need to find out, but you can't be mad at the person who came and told you. Now, Charlamagne, you should have just never said nothing at all. Because look at where this shit is right now. And I agree with Chiggs. I don't think he's gonna fuck up his Netflix deal or anything like that. They're definitely trying, but I don't think it's gonna fuck up anything. I think it is what it is. Charlamagne has had so many different accusations and so much other shit that he would need to answer to. But, you know, at this point, with all the shit that people have said about Charlamagne in the past and, you know, the past things he said that we still kind of look at like, you know, and if Netflix still gave him a deal, that means they know what they got. They know they've already accepted who the fuck this man is. So you constantly posting on a page like Akademiks TV, which has lost most of his credibility anyway, ain't gonna really do shit. Then that's the problem. You have a page that people look at this point that has lost credibility. So nobody's really gonna look at that page for like credible information. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section, man. And listen, hype the video, hit the like on this video, and let's get to it, man. You already know the deal. It's your boy Goods, BigZoeTV. Let's go.
Fun to do bad things.
Take off the short nail, take off the dope, take off the broken bag. Take all that goes on, no bullshit off and